I'm just going to start some of it here. This is to all the people who've struggled to be better, to do better, and give life everything they had to help share light around them. I've had this year of heavy realization that I have let my life slip away and sacrificed my entire life for the sake of my family. The thinking that it is better to stay for the kids was a mantra I held for no other reason other than I did my best, and I made the best decisions I could with what resources I had at each time of every decision. From changes to schooling, changes to how I see the world, changes that were not at all once from the man I married, change from the one I fought to get away from. Life becomes a very interesting place when you realize the story you wrote, the dreams you had, the life that you were living was nothing you really signed up for. The moments in the past all piled up, looking back at almost 2 decades, asking how the hell did I ever let this happen? Realizing I used to justify things because I was not being hit by him. I justified the rage and the chaos by fighting harder to create calm. And for years I did have that, a warm, loving home that was a place of zen. It was a place of zen to all who walked through our doorway. I brought that in. I created it and conjured up the tranquility while I was being burned alive, slowly, little by little, like a lobster in a pot. All these years later, I see that all I dreamed of having has sailed away with my years of standing stronger and becoming the solo parent managing it all. All of my downtime to be a slave for his business, actually building his company and putting in more effort and more work than he ever did. I created systems, I created marketing, I added my own creative ingenuity to aspects of his business. I built a website, I built a few over and over again. He deleted previous ones and then I would have to do it again. Constantly fixing, constantly creating, constantly repairing every disastrous choice he made. And many were with fights and arguments, standing up for myself while I was attacked. He attacked me for stealing his money. He attacked me for cheating with another man. He attacked me on every aspect while all I was doing was trying to be the best mom and wife and person I could have ever been. I worked so hard. I lost any spare time to ever have even any minimal regular self-care. Like some days I had to skip a shower because I was so busy with work, kids, pets, cleaning, budgeting. He didn't work consistently to keep the business going, and he burned through our generous savings that we had after he sold our family home without any plan in place. The home I had so many great ideas. The home I had a spiritual calling to. The home that my boys knew as our home. I find a list of my plans 7 years later, and they're just words on paper. I had plans that I wanted to do in that home. That was part of the reason why we made the purchase on it. I was promised that those plans would happen. Now they're just still words on old paper. Everything I thought would be built was just a nod and then forgotten as I was in a one-way relationship. It was his way, and I was the wizard behind the curtain, making everyone else shine while I drowned inside.